You know what I actually wanted to talk about? Random. Now that we're actually on a podcast, I just realized something, right? Oh yeah, by the way, it's your boy Wham. Circus podcast. I usually say it's your boy Wham back at again with another video, but like, it is what it is. Hope you guys are doing good. Got JJ here again, so uh, yeah, we're just gonna get right into it. It is what it is. Yeah, I was watching this guy who does. I wasn't watching him, but I was watching someone's reaction to one of these street interviewers in California, right? And do you
Oh,
know those guys who go up to you with like the mad performative voice,
oh,
and they're like,
how much money
"How
does your
much
man have to
money
make?
does your man have to make for you to?"
Are you thinking of the same black
Yeah, yeah,
guy?
yeah, yeah. That's so annoying. Oh my god. Puts the bro.
Jarring, man.
He like reminds you of the fresh and fit guys. I'm like, bro, I hope you know what? I know I'm on YouTube right now. So TOS, yeah? Terms of service. Can't be saying no crazy shit on
Oh
YouTube, right?
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah. Shit, yeah.
but oh my god. I don't know if you've seen there's this old indie someone will know it. Someone will know it. Someone in the comments will know it. One day. When this video has 100,000 views, they'll say something, right? But
If any of
there's
these
this
videos get
indie game
100,000 views, we're
when
fucked.
a character just gets tortured in multiple different ways. They're getting like lava poured down their throat and shit like that. And it's just mad morbid to be morbid. It's something that you'd probably see if you were like 12 at high school and your kid's like, "Oh my god, look at
Yeah.
this,"
Watch
right?
this. Watch this.
Yeah. And I hope they do that to the Fresh and Fit podcast guys. I hope they do that to them, bro. I hate them so much. But
Facts.
yeah, what I was gonna say is like
Facts.
these like interviewers, right? They have like some guy press one of them, not in like an
Mm.
aggressive way, but he did the whole. So if your partner is and the guy was like, "That's not your real voice, bro." He was like, "My guy, that's not your real voice." He was like, and he kept doing it. He was like, "Bro, what are you doing?" He was like, "Speak to me in your real voice." And the
Mm.
guy kept doing this like weird like performative shit, and he was like, "Nah, break character." He was like, "Bro, just talk to me like a normal person." And I'm like, "Bro, that shit is so weird." Like, bro, like in America, like I wonder if there are parts of America where you can't go places without bumping into one of these fucking influencers.
Where was it Miami or some
It's
shit?
always Bay Area. I think it's Bay Area, Miami. I could be wrong. I'm not an American, but I've got my
Like,
phone on me. Let me check.
I am not a
I
rapper.
am not a rapper.
Nah, it's one. It's one of them ones
Okay,
where
Google.
I
Where is
think it's
Bay
just
Area?
I think it's just like the and Miami college
San
campus,
Francisco Bay, Northern California. Okay, cool. I was completely wrong then.
and I was just about to say California. That's the last one. It's just basically them ones. Like if you're in Miami, wherever
Just
that
where a lot
is,
of the younger population are, where there's going to be a lot of Gen Zers and what? Oh, I hate saying Gen Zers. But fucking, hell, kill me.
is it is it something that happens in does it happen in New York like that?
It must
Or
happen in New York, or them chopped cheese ass niggas, bro. It must happen over there. It must do. Um,
bacon
me,
egg,
me and the Bill
bacon egg,
almost ran into one of them randomly when we were at Wembley
one in
Cent.
a New
No, Wembley.
Yorker,
No, no, no.
just
No, like one
Americans.
of those interviewers.
Oh,
In
oh
Wembley when we
yeah,
were going past Box Park,
yeah.
and
Nah, I could imagine.
one of these girls like came in front of us, like they do the body block thing, and they were like, "Oh, finish this lyric," and there's someone else cheesing with a camera, and I just kind of stepped off to the left. I was like, "Nope," and the Bill looked
Look,
over to
man,
me, and I'm like, but,
in the most
but
respectful way, don't get in my face
bro,
like that.
you have to be on your P's and Q's. I'll be real. Sometimes when you're in London, because it's either random woman trying to give you a rose that she's gonna just put in your hand and now she's gonna ask you for
Nah,
12
nah,
pound,
nah.
or
That's not.
it's gonna be them brothers who are waiting outside with their leaflets and they're not standing there. They're gonna walk towards you. They're gonna cut you off, bro.
Nah, you gotta paint a vivid picture
They're
here,
pulling a
yeah?
Saquon
Them
Barkley.
ladies,
Is it Saquon
they're not
Barkley?
just random women,
Yeah,
yeah? These are
random.
Middle Eastern ladies
Yeah,
that like frequent not Oxford, Edgware Road,
yeah.
yeah? Yeah. And they're completely populated by these men, yeah. You sit down there, you as soon as you Rose,
Yeah,
they're putting it in your hand, and you're like, and you say no, and you're like, nah, sorry,
yeah.
no, thank you, yeah. And these men get so forward, they're
Mm.
moving like college frat boys, man. It's just like, can you, like, I don't consent to the flower, bro. Just
Like,
allow
leave
it.
me
Just
alone.
leave. But then obviously, because it's some old lady who's like 4'9" on a good day,
Yeah,
like
you can't be mad at that.
you just gotta be like, you know what? I'm weak, yeah. If it was like a small, like 5'5" guy coming over and asking me 3 times for like a rose, you just punch him, yeah.
Huh?
But like, as it's like
Do
a
not
late,
condone.
you've got to be like, yeah, like, oh, I'm sorry. Like after like two asks, I'll just be like, here's a fiver. Can you leave me be?
Yeah, fair.
Yeah. Like, and to be perfectly honest, sometimes you do that and they'll try and ask for more, yeah. But moral of the story, don't be chilling around Edgware Road.
It's like there's nothing good there. You know, like at certain times, it's like you shouldn't be out on the street because there's nothing good happening at those times. But
Mm.
yeah, what was I gonna say about these whole influencer thing, bro? I hate the fake voice. Like the guys have it, the girls have it, where it's like, oh my god, welcome to my and everything and yum, 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 like that. It's like so annoying. It makes me want to
I don't
like
think it helps
rip
that
my ears off,
yeah,
bro.
American like like women's voices has a very
Ting.
like kind
Yum,
of
yum, 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 yum.
like yeah, it's just not
It's
it.
like a
So
cat
like
when
I
it's
don't
eating
think
food. Yum, 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 yum. It's like, bro,
I
shut
don't
up,
think that
my god.
helps.
And not
So
all of them, but there's a certain. I think it's a performative accent some of them put on, and
oh
then
facts, the whole
it's
thing.
it's a whole thing because some of them is
The
like
whole thing's
you hear them talk
performative.
normally and you're like, okay, bro, but then you put a camera in front of them and all of a sudden there's this whole meh, 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 meh. And maybe that's why I realize Americans do not understand British humor because our humor is just very self-derogatory, very abrasive, very
But it's also like in certain aspects it's subtle, isn't it?
yeah.
Like with
We're
Americans, like
sarcastic
if
as fuck, bro.
like you got to
That's the
peep, yeah.
thing.
An American comedian,
Yeah.
yeah. A lot of their jokes will be very loud and brash, and you
I
can
can't
tell the
do
punchline
them.
of
I
the
can't
joke.
do them.
Like,
Yeah.
no, don't get it twisted. Some are good, obviously. Like, if you're good at your
I
craft,
don't
you're good at
think
your
so.
craft. But a large amount of them, their punchline, you can tell their punchline is coming because there's a crescendo in the way they speak. Yeah, like
It does
in one of them
this.
ones, or like,
Yeah.
and then as soon as they get to the punchline, whatever that punchline is, they're screaming it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100 bro.
Whereas like with like a British comedian, yeah, their punchline will just be the
It will
joke.
just be the
You know what
joke,
I mean?
yeah.
It it's one of them
It'll
ones
be
where they'll
flat
say it.
monotone, but it's like
Yeah,
there's
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
And it just lands because the audience isn't a bunch of fucking
Yeah, bro.
Americans.
It's bro,
Like Ricky, I'm not like obviously you could VAR this, yeah. What's the name of the of Joe Rogan's friend? I forgot again.
Jamie.
Okay,
Jamie,
Jamie.
put that
Well, you know
up.
them ways. But fam, realistically
Mm,
speaking, like I don't know, Ricky Gervais has probably done a couple of things in America, but I
yeah.
don't think that shit's ever gonna bang like would in the
Oh, hell
UK.
no.
Because
Hell no.
especially with the way Ricky
Because
runs his shit,
but
or like
like I think what Americans can't tell cuz I've worked with some of them and they can't tell when we're being sarcastic, I find sometimes. Because we do it all the time. I can't lie to you. And I've been a culprit of doing
it's like a
this.
whole country of just like the low intellect autistic
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
But
Like genuinely though. Because like bro, there have been time like I've done it myself, right? But there's never been a time that I've done it here where I've thought, oh, I have to tell this person I'm being sarcastic. I don't think I've even ever said the word to someone, I'm being sarcastic. They just know.
yeah.
And it's like you
I think even foreigners that like come over here like within a little bit of
yeah.
time, I think it's one of the like first few things they pick up like you
Mm.
know outside of all the annoying phrases like there's this meme going around of an ex-Chelsea player called John Obi Mikel, and he just keeps saying might every time he has an interview. Instead of like obviously he's from Nigeria, he's come here, yeah, so he's been chilling around all these Chelsea folk, right? And every time he says mate, he says might. He'll be like, "Come on, mate," and everyone's just laughing because he's just chatting his breeze. But even he picks up he's picked up the colloquialisms
Yeah.
and the sarcasm,
Mm.
but it's just like Americans just have no. It's like there's no depth perception.
No.
You know what I
Because
mean?
I feel like
Like,
that's why because when people were saying, oh, they didn't like Michael Bisping was a villain in the UFC, I'm like, because he was at the start, yeah, he was a dick, right?
nah.
He was a dick. But do you know what's funny is that in any other situation, if we're in a room with that man, it's just everyone being a dick to everyone.
But if that's again, if we're in a
It's
room,
like if we're,
like
but they saw it as, oh, he's a villain, or he hates us, this and that.
that,
And I'm like, bro, you man can't. The thing is, in British people, someone will say something to you aggressively, and if you say
mm,
it back, it's like lad, and we're waiting for that. But if you don't say it back, now it's like they look at you like, oh, you're a bully. It's like, no, we call each other
what?
wanker for no reason. And not only that, but it comes off. I feel like they can't swear. Americans can't swear. I can't lie.
Oh, it's
And not only
horrible,
that, but you can.
horrible.
It sounds crazy, but you can hear them swearing.
You know what it is? It's because like it's
Maybe
just
the
the
accent, I
normal
don't
way,
know, but
like that in the UK, like swear words are used. Like cunt is a term of endearment almost.
yeah,
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 but like
bro. I
America, it
don't think
just
I don't think I've heard an American say cunt in a way where it's like,
nah, nah.
no, never.
It sounds like Marmite or
It
moldy
does.
bread,
It sounds
bruv. Like it just
horrid. It's
is
like, oh,
wrong.
stop.
It's
Like the word
actually
wanker.
wrong.
I ain't ever heard Americans say wanker. How would Americans say wank? Oh, stop. Disgust. Anyway, it's like, oh
Wanker.
my god,
Bruv.
bro.
What? Nah, man.
It's like,
I can't lie, yeah.
yeah.
I jokingly hate on France in it just because it's the vibes, right? Like
But
it's
they're
just
very similar to us.
it's
That's why we hate them.
yeah. But like Americans, them man actually just like a jarring ass country.
But I
Like
think we hate France the same reason why countries hate us, because they're rude as shit, and it's like, yeah, but you
and they think
guys are
they're better
like
than
that.
everyone else.
It's like, bro, you man
Facts.
are exactly the same, but we're just like, oh, shut up. They're just French in it. Like they got different accents.
Nah, I think like people in the UK have like a little bit of a like you said self-deprecating kind of
Yeah,
like demeanor about them,
French are
yeah.
very
But you got to
sarcastic,
real
but
but like
so are we. So I don't know what I'm saying.
most French people, yeah, like these man genuinely believe their shit don't stink. Like
Mm,
they think everything is they are like this is the best, this is the best.
yeah,
Especially like specifically, you know how like you kind of gotta like you got to separate New Yorkers from Americans. You got to
yeah.
separate Londoners from
Mm,
like
mm.
people from the UK. You've got to separate like Parisians from the rest of
You
France,
do,
yeah.
because they're stuck
Because
up little
because some
bastards, bro.
some kid from Marseille or Toulouse
Or
who
Nice or something. Yeah.
who played rugby in the fields, yeah,
Mm.
is not the same as some immigrant child who's played street ball and sold drugs on the concrete flooring of the rat-infested streets, yeah, of Paris, yeah.
Them ones.
Different gravy. Them man are completely like even I think like someone was explaining to me like they split up Paris is split up into like districts or something like that.
Retarded. What is
Like
this?
nah, yeah, nah, facts, yeah.
Some
But like,
cyberpunk
it's just,
bullshit, bro. Fuck.
yeah, it's that's Paris for you, man. That's France for you. They're a completely different. I really want to go, like, just for the vibes. Like, imagine, like, I don't even drink, but imagine a night out in Paris, yeah, lit,
Sounds like a night
and
out
the
in
beautiful.
London, but just with the Eiffel Tower.
Nah, it'd be nice because all I'd have to do is say something and then people would leave me alone. It's not
Yeah,
like if
true.
I went to America, like, and I said like, oh, something, they'd be like, oh my God,
Now
your
they're
accent.
asking
I'd
you
be
to
like,
say some shit. I say water. Say biscuits. Hmm.
oh my God. Shut up.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just like,
But
you know what?
oh
I
my
might just
God,
put
say
on my best.
say in it.
Yeah, say
Say
in
in it.
it. Oh my days. Or they'll pull up
Oh,
some like 2012 Skepta song or some shit, and they'll ask you to
like you
say like a
like come on
lyric
man.
from that.
Allow
Oh,
that.
bro, shut
The
up.
irony of that statement, man don't care about
Yeah.
that, yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Literally, man.
days.
Leave it. Like I'm not ready to be traveling to
No,
like some
no.
places are nice. Like when I went to Moldova, Moldova was
Mm.
nice. Like especially for a country in Eastern Europe where like
Okay.
you've literally most of these people have only seen a black person on TV. Yeah,
Mm.
very, very nice and chill. Thailand's really nice and chill, but like, you know, some places they will like hear the voice and like, for instance, prime example, right? Sri Lanka, yeah. Like certain places and certain villages in Sri Lanka, their perception of the UK, these man almost think that everyone's living in Buckingham Palace, basically.
Yeah. Mad.
Like it's obviously, different cultures, like and accessibility to so on and so forth, right? There's, you've got to take that into account, but still, like
They
the
think London is
perception of
UK. No, sorry, scratch.
facts,
They think central London is UK.
yeah, which is grotty. The amount of times like people will be like, "Oh my God, you're from London." It's like,
No, no,
don't,
no, 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 no.
because you're gonna think I like know
You're
where
gonna
the
think I
hell
live in
Oxford Circus
Mayfair,
is.
nigga, bro. Like,
Yeah.
stop it, bro. Kensington.
None of that, man. Yeah. Ends I ain't never
You
touching,
know what I
bruv,
mean? Like, bro,
How
even
about
if I had the
Wimbledon,
money, why the fuck are you living in Mayfair? For what?
SWNs and stuff
Yeah,
like that?
nah, bro, relax.
No,
You
no,
can
no, 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 no,
stay
no,
there
no.
with that shit.
All them gentrified, my mom and papa paid for my apartment. Suck out.
Which
Yeah, ain't
I'm
no
mad
one
at
asking
that,
for
but
that
then at the
shit.
same time, you know,
Nah,
I'm mad,
facts.
but it's like I'm mad
Blatantly,
because I don't have it.
blatantly,
So
blatantly, yeah. Whatever you ain't got, I'm hating on.
100%,
Yeah.
hundred
Whatever
percent.
I ain't got, I'm
You know
hating
what
on
I
type
mean?
shit.
But
Like,
cool. So I've obviously list of stuff I want to go through. First thing I'm gonna bring up, right? Performative anime fans, and by anime fans, I'm talking celebrities. So I saw someone make a post,
oh,
right? And they were like, "Oh, when a celebrity says that they watch anime," and he was like,
how did Michael B. Jordan say it? What he
Shippuden
like
or something.
Shippuden or like
Um, so Michael B. Jordan, he like, you know what? He gets that point removed only because he dropped some
you're a
law.
Bournemouth fan or
He
something.
dropped some law, and I was like, you know what? Fair enough. You have watched. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, others don't get the same because he is an actual nerd, right? But he was a nerd,
Nah, facts.
and then, oh,
Bro still lives with his
yeah, you
parents.
know what I
Like
mean.
he's
So it's like, bro, there's that, right?
in a fuck off
But
mansion though.
it's when people are like, okay, do you know what the same thing is? It's like when guys are white knighting it or fake performative. Where it's like, oh,
Mm,
I read all the feminist books, but you're not doing it ironically.
nah,
You're genuinely trying to do it for girls to chat to
the
you.
performative
Yeah,
male.
performative male, manosphere, whatever the fuck they want to call it, right? But
Unemployed niggas,
unemployed
man.
niggas. But it's like, yo, I don't know what you gain from that. Because it's like, okay, cool.
Now,
If I say to you I'm into anime, right? And you are into anime, and we have a discussion, and I bring up a topic where it's anime facts, like, okay, cool, let's bring up a random thing. In anime, they have a lot of weird shit in anime, right? Yeah. And
bro, straight there.
one thing I'll bring up is a lot of the time they'll have a character who he'll have a sister, and he'll be weirdly obsessed with his sister, right?
Shit, 18 minutes into the vid,
Now,
man. Crazy.
if you watch anime, you get that. But if you're a performative anime watcher and you bring that up to someone, they're like, huh? I'm like, okay, so you
Hey
don't
yo,
really watch anime because you notice the weird shit. Once you watch enough anime, you notice the weird shit. There's always
bro said some anime. Where you going with
bro,
this?
there's always the pervy character. I don't think there's any anime. No, there is a few select where they don't
Yeah,
have
but
the
those are like
pervy,
short
but
form.
there's short
Those are like
form.
short
You don't
form.
haven't gone along long enough for you to have the pervy character, right?
I'm trying to even think.
So
Has AOT got a pervy character?
AOT does have a pervy character. Attack on Titan.
Has
I don't think it does.
Vinland's
Vinland Saga, hell no, the fuck.
No, but that's why I
Vinland
thought, oh
Saga is
wait,
just
Vinland
like
Saga.
Demon Vikings.
Yeah,
Well, it's got more
yeah,
than that,
like
obviously. So
no one
actually,
smiles
it's
in that
not.
show.
I know, nigga. Shut up.
Yeah, imagine. Actually,
But
nah.
every well, most anime, let's say 80% of them have some weird character in it, right? Whether he's pervies, bleeding from the nose, it's just a thing that's gonna happen, right? But what I'm getting at is if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about, right? If you watch
Mm.
enough, you know what I'm talking about. But if you don't, and you're performative, and someone sits there and says, "I watch anime as well," and they start bringing up shit to you, You're gonna stand there looking like a fucking goof.
Well, this is the thing where like
Especially
I
on, on,
hate
on
when
TV, you got a
motherfuckers.
million likes on a fucking video, and they're saying the word Luffy wrong.
About Laufey.
Laufey, bro.
The thing
Oh
is,
my god.
they realistically speaking, I've always like been of the mindset, yeah, just say what you know,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't got the time to watch as much anime as I used to.
Mm,
Therefore, I'm an anime fan. Yes, am I as much of an anime fan as, other people out there? Hell no,
mm,
yeah. I can barely keep up with Invincible, and that shit comes out fucking 8 weeks
yeah.
once a year, yeah. So it's one of those, but purely because of my unemployed time in the past, I can still hold a bit of a convo. But if someone says something to me, I'm like, yo, 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 yeah. I'm like, look, I've got love for it, but I
Exactly.
haven't been able
Yeah.
to watch anything recently, yeah. But that same kind of thing of the performative don who's like, oh, I fuck with like anime or something like that is for me it's like you could probably imagine what topic is falling under. When a motherfucker starts talking about football or
Oh,
MMA
MMA
or
MMA triggers
boxing,
me. I
and
can't
you're
lie to
like
you.
you're like
That MMA does trigger me,
you can
especially
smell
watching
the noob.
MMA and someone's like, "Why don't?"
Oh, shut up. No, I don't even watch
I
MMA with
can't
niggas
do
like
it. I
that.
can't do
Yeah,
it.
I'm
Tried
not.
it,
I'm not
can't do
here to
it.
educate
Cause
you.
yeah,
Yeah, for some,
oh,
like as a blue belt. Yeah, as someone who has done boxing and Muay Thai before. Yeah, as someone who's had a couple interclubs here and there. Yeah, like I understand basics, yeah, basics. As someone who consumes the sport, both boxing and MMA, but beyond just the main event, yeah, I don't mind you not knowing something, but don't come to me with some stuff. I will spin you, yeah. I will spin the amount of times I've had conversations and some fool of a took tries to like, trying to sound like,
yeah.
no, 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 no. Like this is a
When
public
someone's like,
execution. I
"Oh,
make
that
sure
doesn't hurt. Why aren't they
everybody in this
fighting?" Oh my
circle
god.
everyone in the circle finna know so quick,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
so
I remember I had a
annoying.
conversation like that at work, yeah. Someone tried saying something, and I was like, yeah, they were talking about like just MMA, and they were talking about welterweight, right?
Mm,
And then I mentioned obviously, my least favorite like black welterweight, Tyron Woodley,
yeah,
and he was like, oh, he wasn't a champion though. Thought- I was like, bro must have started watching MMA 3 weeks ago, yeah. And I just thought, and all I did, yeah, like to be fair, this is a bit of a pagan move. Like all I did, yeah, was just kind of like Google search Tyron Woodley with the belt, and then just show a couple people that when he couldn't see, and I was just like, at this point, yeah, I'm gonna exit this, yeah, because that's the kind of motherfucker who's gonna accidentally rage bait
yeah.
me, yeah, and then I'll accidentally get physical and accidentally lose my job, yeah. I'm not trying to get rage baited like inadvertently by some fool, and also. Sometimes it's just in good heart, yeah. Niggas don't like FOMO, yeah? FOMO is a real thing, yeah. People didn't get like them ones where we were younger, like we just didn't get shit, so there's no
Yeah, there's no
FOMO in us,
FOMO,
yeah.
so it's like, okay,
You could you couldn't pay us to have FOMO.
no,
Some niggas need some of that, man, yeah.
yeah.
Because genuinely speaking, it's not every topic you gotta try and chime. Just shut up
If
and
you don't
shut
know,
up and
sit down
learn.
and listen. Let the man
Soak
yap,
up,
bro. He's not your topic. It's like a man them talk about
yeah,
ballet, and I'm gonna sit there and trying to put my 2 pence in. I don't have any pence to put in, bro. Shut up.
bruh. Can't stand them,
Because it's
man.
like, do you know what I
And you can
think with
hear it when they're
fighting? I think the
talking.
reason why people love to talk about it is because it's something that's accessible to everyone. Everyone can fight. Well, everyone
Mm.
can fight, but not everyone can fight. You know what I mean? But it's like, listen, if you have never stepped foot into an MMA gym, because you have way more than I have, but I have as well. And it's like,
Mm.
if you've never done that, you've never done any form of martial arts, you do not know what it is. You do not know what pressure is. You have never
You
understood
know,
it.
a very good example as to why not only is like, you know, someone, that American commentator guy who's like, I'm taking what's his face?
Oh, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith.
No, the white guy, Iguodala.
Oh,
That's it.
I'm taking. Max. Is that not? No, I was about to say Max Kellerman.
But you know the one I'm on about, the white guy, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah. He was talking about how, like, in every major sport, yeah, when people talk about fight, yeah, they mean it
it was
metaphorically
Max Kellerman, by
speaking,
the way. Yeah, I got it right.
type shit. Like they're talking about it metaphorically in terms of like the fight to dig deep, whether you're talking about
Yeah,
football, whether you're talking about fucking tennis,
yeah,
yeah, the dig deep, the fight. The reason why combat sports is so just it attracts everybody, yeah, is because of that universal thing of we know in other aspects of our life when we talk about a fight, we're just digging deep, but this is the most
yeah.
serious, this is the most
Like the
true version.
transferable, like yeah, it transfers it like directly on paper, basically, like in front of you. Yeah.
Exactly. So when you have that, it's a different level of,
Mm,
I don't know, for lack of a better word, je ne sais quoi, yeah?
mm,
When you, let's say a football fan, when they see their team dig deep, it makes them like, it makes you get off your seat, it makes you chant
yeah.
louder. But if you're genuinely seeing someone scrapping, yeah, that's why it's like,
Mm,
that's why it's one of the, it's the biggest sport. Think of like, Rumble in the Jungle, Muhammad Ali,
yeah.
everyone was watching that. Think of like, so many things going flipping, Usyk Fury, everyone was watching that. McGregor, what's his face? Mayweather, everyone was
Yeah.
watching that because this is a real fight. It's a fucking shootout, a proper shootout.
But yeah, no, that kind of
Nah.
stuff is like people think they're like, oh, I can. I'm like, bro, you couldn't. You couldn't, bro.
You know what I loved? Pete, right? So I started going jiu-jitsu and then I got one of my co-workers to go.
Mm,
Now he's a pretty built guy. He's
yeah,
6'1", 95 kg of like actual muscle. He
yeah,
gyms, yeah. So he's incredibly fit, right? But then I'm going with him jiu-jitsu. I remember the first session, spangled him a little bit, like cool, we roll, we move,
yeah,
yeah. Like nothing to phone home about. But then literally just just the other day, yeah,
yeah.
he went to one of the sessions and then like this morning he was like to me, ah, like Rebecca gave me a bloody nose. Now, mind you, yeah, Rebecca's like 5'7", 5'8", yeah, but she knows what she's
Mm,
doing. It was just the funniest thing ever because he was laughing about it as well.
yeah,
But like that's why it's lit, yeah. Because
exactly.
them
Yeah,
dons with the whole kind of like he's not that kind of person anyway, but he's just a huge guy that she was able to like, inflict some genuine pain
yeah,
on, yeah.
yeah.
So when you get them dons with the icy reds and the, I would just it's like please come.
It's like you
I want
wouldn't,
to
you
see this
wouldn't.
red. Yeah. I want to see this 45 milliseconds of red you see
Yeah,
before you get slipped and
gas out
countered. Yeah.
immediately for a leg kick.
Like
Yeah, fuck
I
me.
want I want to yeah.
Like,
It's all fun and games until someone hits you with a dirty calf kick and you're like, I didn't know that
yeah,
part of my leg could hurt. You know what
yeah.
I mean?
It's like, bro.
I like genuinely every like I feel like every human, yeah, period, should get into combat sports, yeah.
Yeah,
So you understand like, you know, take a punch, give a punch. You understand that kind
yeah.
of
Sometimes you got to,
that thing.
but it's like, do you know
And
what? Some people are scared.
especially
I
men.
genuinely think, especially like some people are scared. I think we were used to like combat, like not the combat sport, but like contact shit, right? So it's like
Yeah.
you're used to contact. You're not scared of getting hit, because when
Mm,
you're a kid and you're running into people's knees to try and tackle them, you stop thinking about, oh, maybe I could get
yeah.
hurt, bro.
It takes a special kind
You
of
have to just block that
mindset
shit
for you to
out.
like,
So when you're
yeah.
like boxing with someone or you're doing MMA with someone, you're not flinching at a punch. Sometimes it's like, cool, I'm gonna get hit, but I'm gonna hit him as well or something. And some people can't
Nah,
take
but
that
it's
because
it's the
they think
way
it's their pride, and it's like you can't leave your pride
it's
at
the
the
way
door.
you react to it, innit? Because
Yeah.
like you know, I love when newbies flinch at like a react to a punch. It's like they always do this, like
Like you're getting beat.
Hey, yo, man, these man really
You
start.
know what I mean? Start
You know what I
cowering, and it's
mean?
like, bro, no, don't worry, just take the hit. like
I
you're not gonna
love
get
it, man. Just throw
smoked.
that little. There's nothing better than just throwing the like you feint the top and you go down cross to the stomach, man. These men have already. X guard, shut up, yeah. E- Eat this two to your sternum, mate. Yeah, like.
No, stuff like that is
uh,
like I boxed with one guy who didn't bring his shin pads, and I was like, cool, we're just gonna box in it, and like I think like what we did like we're doing 5 minute rounds, and 3 minutes into it, he hit me like square there, and you know when you get planted, and like for the whole
mm,
round you're like, like just sipping air, because you're like, I don't know what happened to my nose hair, but like,
That happened to me. That happened to me in a Muay Thai sparring session once because of like transitioning from like I started with boxing, then did
yeah,
jujitsu, took a bit of hiatus because of COVID and all that stuff. And when I got back into it, I got back into jujitsu and Muay
yeah,
Thai. Yeah. So this was the first time me doing any kicks. But what I did have was a boxing base, a very incredibly basic boxing base, nothing crazy. I only done it for like, a year. By the time I got back into like Muay Thai and shit. Bruv, when I tell you, I'm doing my sparring, yeah, just do the typical boxing thing,
yeah,
you slip, whoop, and all I can see next is the ceiling, yeah. Because my man, yeah, absolute G, he was like all like completely tatted. Every inch of him was tatted, yeah, face and everything. Nicest cunt in the world, though. But when I tell you the way he planted that knee on my fucking face, I never done that boxing like roll dip kind of
fucking
thing
dip. Yeah,
ever
no,
again. Because I learned the hard way, man. I learned the hard way.
yeah,
Like you do that, yeah. Any Muay Thai brother is just gonna be like, look at this guy,
yeah.
slip
Look at this guy slip. Yeah,
straight
on your
away,
fucking
man,
ass, bro.
straight away. And yeah, nah, it was a long day. Like it just planted straight on. Luckily, I got some padding, but
Yeah,
like,
no. I think you have to enjoy being
that's
being hit a little bit. You have to kind of enjoy it a bit. In a weird sort, masochistic sort of way. You have to just be like, fuck it, I don't mind getting hit. Like,
you have to learn to be the
yes,
nail.
you have to learn to be the now, bro. The amount of times, bro. Like, there was this guy I used to spar with who was like, the only thing I can compare him to is bamboo. Imagine getting whipped with bamboo. Do you know them niggas who are just bone? He's
Oh,
you're just sparring with them, and everything they do hurts. Like they
it's always them abnormally lonky,
abnormally, and the thing
lonky,
is, he was like five, maybe
lanky.
5'4", 5'5", but
Huh?
everything he threw was a whip. It was like leg kick,
Bruh.
whipped, punch, whipped, this across your stomach, whipped. And I was like on the floor, right? And he was hitting me with like some fucking haymakers. But do you know when you're getting hit and they're like trying to like coach you out of it? And I'm
Yeah.
getting pummeled. And I'm like, cool, 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 composure, composure. And the coach is checking with me like I'm good. I'm like, bro, I'll take this all day. I'm trying to learn here. But I was thinking to myself, there's many of people I know who you put them in that situation, they're getting mad.
Cower.
They're thinking it's an
Yeah.
actual fight. It's like, bro, no, you learn from it. Learn from this.
But also, do it.
Yeah. Yeah,
Go
be
on
in the
then.
other head. Go on.
Go on then. If you're bad, yeah, activate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Or
Whatever,
I see red.
whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Like,
Oh
I black
yeah.
out.
Let's see,
Okay,
man.
bro.
Go on Doja, yeah, about fucking paint the town red. Shut
Like,
up,
yeah,
yeah. These man
oh,
really think
God.
as if they haven't just been getting pieced
Mm,
up. I just can't stand it. Like it's the lack of humility.
yeah.
Yeah, there's no true like fighting experience. Yeah, large ego and a lack of
Yeah.
humility. Yeah, it'd be one thing if you came in on some like shit and you had some base,
Yeah.
but these men never have anything.
Yeah.
So it's like this whole thing of you really think your I see red
Mm.
is gonna combat someone whose cardiovascular system could run rings around you. The skills they know, you wouldn't even know how to like replicate it, let alone counter it and respond to it. Yeah. So just
If
shut up
someone's
and
trained
learn,
6 months, twice a week, more than you, and you're just started, you're getting smoked better. And I'm not saying you're
mate.
getting, oh, it's going to be close. You're getting smoked. Because, like, bro, my first ever session of jiu-jitsu, I remember, I think I told you, I felt like I was drowning in air. Because the guy was, like, doing knee on belly. And this is my first time. And I'm sitting there. And I'm like, every time I'm moving, he's switching from left knee to right knee. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
my God. And he's trying to smother me. And I'm like, I'm on my back the whole fucking round.
Nah,
And
long
like
day,
after
man.
like maybe like 8 months of rolling, and every time I would roll with him, I'd be like, fuck's sake. There was one roll I got with him that I didn't even catch him in something, but I kind of got close to just moving in a position that I wasn't supposed to be in with him, right?
Mm,
And he was like to me, I'm never letting you do that again. And I was like, oh, okay, fair enough. Like cool, there's levels to this. But it's just
mate.
small wins like that after 8 months of doing it.
Bro, but this is
It's
the
like,
thing, right?
bro.
So the gym I'm currently at, right? Like a really good gym, but a lot of the guys have been there for so long.
Mm,
So at this point, there's this one guy called Kieran, right? And he's a brown belt. He's been doing it for 9 years. And genuinely speaking, because the margins are so like in terms of me making a small improvement in him, they're so small. I remember like, you know, one week, one couple weeks where I was going there, I was just getting mauled,
Mm.
yeah. And then last week I went there and I just a little, I could just find a little something. Like he wasn't getting me with the same kind of like, chin grabs or anymore.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah, cool, cool. I've patterned
Yeah.
that, yeah. There's still 17 other
Yeah.
things, yeah.
But that
I've even got
one
to like
thing,
consider,
yeah.
yeah. But that one thing, I've got that one little
Yeah.
bit, and then you just go from there and go from there. But like the genuine euphoria you get when you go from like at one of my old gyms, there was this one blue belt, right?
Mm.
When I was like still new into it. This man was just a fiend, yeah. Ginger guy, like ginger guy with a bold patch,
Mm.
yeah, and just ripped and just didn't really conversate much with Dons. Like he was one of them blue belts that like compete. So he's rolling about with purple belts
Fair,
holding his
fair.
own easily. Yeah. But he'd roll with me and he'd fucking crank shit. I
Mm.
remember he cranked an armbar once and I thought, for fuck's sake. So sparring with this man, I was mentally defeated for time. And I remember the first time, like I just kind of just neutralized him
Yeah.
and had dominant position for like most of the round. And I was like, okay.
Yeah.
And then the first time I submitted him, bro, and I just never went back. And more time, especially with like combat sports, but like with things that are very, you know, actually all combat sports. I'm not even gonna try and like level one like as different. Like they're all basically chess
Yeah.
matches,
Yeah.
but the mental side of it,
Bro, yeah.
like when you've got someone who's doing switch leg like switch knees on knee on
Mm.
belly, yeah, it's so mentally
Yeah, it's
demoralizing,
draining.
yeah,
Because you have to tell
and
yourself,
you just
okay, cool. Not just move. Just keep yourself alive. Like, do you know that whole
just
don't tap to pressure thing? Like, just don't like you
mate,
can tap to anything, bro. It doesn't matter, but don't tap to pressure. That, bro,
yeah.
people like I feel like when you've done it for long enough, you're like never, right? But when you're first
Yeah,
starting,
sorry.
you that barrier of not tapping to pressure, people don't understand it. Because when you're smothered and you're sitting there like and a man's like just move and he's not even submitting you, but it's just
No, don't get, even to this day,
yeah.
yeah. Even to this day, sometimes I get in situations and I'm just like, I don't want to
Yeah, I
be
don't want to
in this
be here.
situation.
Like
Like,
my legs are here. I'm
like,
being scooped up on against the wall.
yeah,
My
it's all
arms
long.
awkward. Everything's fucked,
And
and
I'm
you're
just
like, nah.
like, I guess I've just got to wait
Yeah,
it. Yeah. Because they know I'm good enough. So, like, the lot, like, if after I'd say after your fourth or third session, yeah, you can't be tapping to
no,
pressure.
fuck no.
Because also, you don't learn what the real submission is.
Mm,
You're staying in that
yeah,
mindset of panic. Now you're gonna be the nail for like from start till
yeah,
about 6 to 8 months to 12 months,
yeah.
right? So just accept it, but at least be the nail to the right,
Mm.
hammer hit, yeah. Like don't just be like, oh, I was uncomfortable. It's
Just
just
learn
like I
how
don't
to
want to
live
roll
in
with
the
you
shit,
then.
bro. Live in the shit.
Yeah,
Learn how to
yeah,
live there,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Just
smells good, you know what I mean?
smell the fucking roses, bro. It's what it is, bro.
Too much
Because
ammonia.
it's like, bro, the you are always going to be the nail basically forever if you do jiu-jitsu unless you get to a fucking Gordon Ryan level. Unless you are there, you are always the fucking nail. So don't
It's just it's nice to have those moments where you can get like, so now I'm at that kind of nice in between bit where I'm like, okay, I'm big enough that like I shouldn't be completely mangled
mm,
by anybody south of like completely mangled is my wording. Slow
yeah,
down, yeah.
yeah.
Anybody south of a purple belt, yeah,
Mm,
who doesn't compete, yeah.
mm.
You got to get these terminologies.
That's the terminology
You got to get these
wisely.
terms very accurate, yeah. But yeah, in those kind of like avenues, I'm like, all right, cool, I can hold my own here. So sometimes if I'm like, you know what, if we've got like if we've got maybe like 8 rounds after we do the drills, I'm like, cool. 6 or 7 of those rounds, I'm gonna be doing up flipping, like sparring with people that will absolutely just destroy me every 2 seconds.
Yeah.
The skill is greater, the strength is greater. Then the last 2 rounds or a couple 2 rounds in between, oh, what's that? You said it's your third set? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Well, you don't know what the submission is?
Fresh
Yeah,
meat,
come
fresh
over
meat,
here.
fresh meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I need like just give me something so I can just like lay on my back, get a quick submission and
He
like
said, I need
teach
a
you for
win,
the
please.
remaining. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's tough out in
Bro,
these
there was a.
streets. You
I
could
remember like the first ever time I submitted someone was like literally 7 months in, and
7 months.
bro, like I was getting mauled by all of these niggas, bro. Like, and then a while,
Jiu-jitsu's not for you, my guy.
after like after a while, and I was like, cool, like some new guys were coming. Because it's like they have to kind of check cool like how you reacting to stuff. Are you one of them guys who just crank shit or whatnot? And now you can just rest
Mm,
like roll with anyone. And this new guy came in and I was like, oh, he's muscly. I'm gonna put him in something. I'm gonna put him in something. And bro, that first submission, bro. Do you know when you get it and you're like, and it's just like, rounds finished, cool, roll, daff up, cool, and then you're just like, next one,
facts.
and in your head you're
Yeah.
losing it. You're like,
Like,
oh,
there's nothing more satisfying than that, like, boop, boop, we're
yeah,
going
we're going
again.
again.
Yeah. Because the there's a shift, right?
Mm,
As soon as you've got that first tap, yeah. Now, for instance, like if it takes someone 4 minutes to get you to
yeah.
tap and you've only got 1 minute left in that
Mm.
round, yeah, the likelihood of them tapping you again is
Oh my
exponentially
god, yeah,
higher because it's just like as soon as you've got that first
yeah.
one, they've won, you've lost. You were here, now it's they've gone up and you've gone down by that bit.
Mm,
So even though you've got a mental thing now, so I know sometimes there was this one guy, yeah, absolute tank, yeah, rolled within and at my gym they do like 6 minute rounds or 7 minute rounds
fuck
and I'm
me,
just like
bro. You know what? Yeah,
fucking hell, all right then. But the first like 5 minutes I'm going, I'm like, fine, this is calm and I'm just it's not calm, but I'm surviving,
yeah.
yeah. I'm surviving, I'm just nothing's getting. And then he gets a dirty arm triangle. I've been getting caught in arm triangles too much recently, yeah. I need to pattern that. That is an actual issue. But he gets me an arm triangle and I'm pissed, yeah. And then 1 minute left. Catches me twice. And it's just, you know what it was? Because it's just the mental thing of like, I thought, I tried so hard and got so far,
Yeah,
yeah. As their man said, yeah, got caught in a submission I shouldn't really be getting caught in. I've been getting caught
yeah,
in too much. And then it's just mentally, I've gone,
yeah.
yeah. Mentally, I'm already on to
Bro,
the next
when you're
round,
mentally
yeah.
checked out, you'll be caught in everything. That's the worst
Every
part.
everything. We getting caught in fucking reverse, like fucking trying. Ah, nah. There's this one. There's one brother, yeah, on my life, yeah. The next time I catch him in a triangle, I might just have to break something, yeah. I had this man in a triangle, right? How did this man counter my triangle with his own triangle?
Reverse.
Like he's one of the most nimble, just annoying bastards. Yeah, he's one of those thin but really athletic and confusingly strong brothers. Yeah, it's about 5'9" or so. Yeah, 70 kg. Yeah, so he's not small, but he's not like massive
Yeah.
in it. But he's like, he knows how to use his body. He's very flexible, got a very good like control over like all of his limbs.
Mm.
I know that sounds blasé, but
No,
like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
type shit in it. I was like, oh yeah, I've got him in a triangle. I'm like, cool, cool, cool. I can feel the cramp coming in my legs because like I'm trained enough. Like I'm like, fuck's sake, just tap, just tap. And I'm squeezing. I'm like, mate. And then I'm like, how? How has he like? How has he even moved his legs to get? How is he? Nah. And then at the end of the round, I'm just like, oh fuck off, Abdul, man. Like I was like, why? Yeah, you could have just tapped and we could have all been
So we'll all be
happy.
happy, but no.
No, bro had to fight demons, man. Yeah, bro had to get his way out of it. But I can't lie. I like, cause like you said, we're used to that kind of mindset of like, being the nail, getting hit, like
Yeah, just
feeling that, smiling and going on to the next one.
yeah.
Yeah, like so I love that shit,
It's
man. Like I don't understand how people can't love that shit actually.
they're not masochists, bro.
Yeah,
Because some people don't
yeah.
actually like getting hit, which
It's like
which is funny. But
but that's an issue,
it,
man.
it,
You man
it
need to
is
change
it
that.
is. But you gotta teach it. But anyway, content. So one thing I want to bring up, right? I've got a few things. I've got fake food reviews. Okay, I'm trying to think of what's the in terms of largeness. Where do I put these pause? Oh yeah. Okay, David. Let's talk about David. Yeah. Let's talk about David. Yeah. Talk about that wanker D4VD. Yeah. Um.
Okay, but before we get into anything, yeah. Before we, that sounds like some sort of caveat. Fuck that nigga. Like, but before we get into anything, yeah, it's not like his shit was on my playlist, yeah,
Oh, it was gonna.
yeah.
My, said I rebuke him.
But that,
I said I never listened to his songs. I never did. I never did.
no. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I'm gonna keep it a buck, yeah. Like
He's really
that
putting
man,
his
an
defense up.
absolute. No. That man, an absolute cretin, gremlin, creature, everything under the sun, right? But at the same time, like it's one of those ones where like I love that song.
Yeah,
I love that
fair.
song.
You know what? Do you know what's funny? So I can't say the same thing. I got one of his songs on my playlist, right? Or had.
Mm,
But this is the one time where I'm genuinely like, yo, fuck that nigga. Like, do you know sometimes they're like, oh, separate the artist from the music?
yes, separate the art from the
Not
artist,
this
innit?
nigga. Not this nigga. Not this nigga. You, my friend. And do you know what makes it worse for me, right? So everyone knew he did it from the get go, and we get the police are gonna wait because they need to get the evidence. This man's got
Yeah.
money. If they just go to him and he lawyers up, this might take a decade, right? So they're
Mm.
like, cool, we need to make sure we have evidence before we slap him with this, right? Obviously, they found CP on his devices. They found 40 terabytes of nonsense. 40 terabytes. I
Well,
don't think.
he had a 13-year-old girlfriend. I mean, it's like, it's
Yeah.
like not what he had cheese
No, bro.
pizza. What?
11. 11.
Oh
She
yeah,
was 11
yeah,
when they
nah.
started dating. That's what people don't understand, which probably means he might have been started seeing her at 10, bro. And you know what? I hate when people don't bring this shit up because it's like, you need to understand how much of a villain this nigga is. Even if she was not dead, lock him under the not even lock him under the prison.
Lock him up.
CIA,
Lock him up.
CIA,
Throw away the
MK
key,
Ultra,
bruv. That
713.
nigga
If you
Epstein,
know,
bro.
you know, you know. But
It's wild though. I think it's the fact that like the neighbors didn't
bro, it's the
like
parents. Bro, the parents knew she was dating him.
oh
The
yeah, no,
parents
they what did I
knew.
hear? They were at his house
The
for like
parents deserve to
dinners
be
and
in the
shit.
same jail, maximum prison with him, and they deserve to get everything he's getting. Because I'm sorry, but you're telling me anyone, if that's your daughter or son, you're letting this shit slide. Rapunzel them, put them in a fucking
They
tower. They're not allowed to leave.
bro.
But you're letting your 11-year-old daughter, your literal okay, no, your infant. You're letting your infant out with a grown man, and you're not saying nothing about it. So your dad.
It's the Benjamins. It's the Benjamins, bruv. It's the
There is no amount of
Benjamins, yeah.
Benjamins. There's no amount of Benjamins. My child,
Nah,
my
nah,
boy,
my
my
wife,
wife.
my my
But
boy,
it's like,
my
there's no way you're
boy.
letting that shit slide.
No, but this is the thing, right? It's a mentality thing, yeah. Same way some people don't like getting punched. Some people don't have that same affiliation towards their children that you should have, yeah.
Yeah,
So of course they finna sell their 10-year-old, 11, who cares, man? Yeah, they're gonna sell their child daughter off to the highest bidder,
I
yeah.
hope they
They
get
saw
in
that
prison
man's,
for something. I hope they,
they ain't getting
bro.
shit.
But no, I hope there's a mob out for them. I hope there's a mob out for them. I hope you
Nah,
can't
man.
live anywhere in peace because you were
Nah, man.
soliciting this. You're solicit to to cheese pizza.
Nah, you know the worst thing is as well, right? When
Oh
you
my
hear
god, your own
about the
child.
autopsy
Yeah, bro.
on,
It's like, excuse me, excuse me. And do you know what I don't do you know what I don't actually really hurts my soul is
wild.
when parents aren't passionate enough about their children being being unalived, being killed or whatnot. It's like bro, that like I don't know if you see. I'm not saying that you have to be right, but
Realistically,
I
this
don't know
girl
if
was
you.
defo expendable to
Oh
her,
yeah, yeah.
to
I don't
them,
know if you've
sorry.
seen the clip of the guy trying to jump over the thing to try and get the guy who killed his like son or his daughter or something, right? But they were in a courtroom and the guy would try to like run over and to grab the guy, right?
Mm.
If you aren't that passionate about your child being dismembered,
You shouldn't be a
you should
parent.
not be a parent. I'm sorry, you shouldn't be a parent. If you're not
No, we're
willing
revoking that parent
to
status, cuz.
get a life sentence and the electric
If you're
chair
not
over your
if you're not
child,
willing to do a Cain
if you're
Velasquez,
not
bruv.
willing to put 26 bullets in a car because you had the inkling that
I was about to
because
say,
someone's in it that did something to your child, you do not
because
deserve
there's a
to
chance.
ever have a child, adopt a child. You shouldn't even be allowed pets because you don't have no
No, no,
empathy on this.
no.
I'm just like, bro, where do your morals lie? Where do your morals lie then?
But
That's your own kid.
but this
So
is what
what's
I
going
mean,
on?
innit? Like these people, they saw it as an opportunity. Like that's all they like. That's all it was. Yeah. Like, and I think it's just. I think the fact that they saw it as an opportunity is no wonder why not only was she, found deceased, but she was found deceased in the manner that she was
Yeah.
found. Yeah. Because it
And it
wasn't
was
just like,
months. I swear,
obviously,
apparently she was missing for like, what, 7 months or something? Oh,
I
where's
would
my
like,
daughter? She's missing. Bro, I would
I said, oh
light the
no,
whole, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm lighting everything on fire,
California
bro.
on fire, man.
That man,
Everyone's
that man
dying.
who just lit the whole warehouse and he was like, pay us enough to live. I'm lighting,
Yeah, hey,
I'm walking around with jerry cans and I'm lighting everything
bruh,
on fire. I'm going outside a police station. I'm lighting your cars on fire. Bro, I,
on some every day they
my
ain't found,
daughter,
people are
like
dying.
prisoners, bro. Like prisoners, like Hugh Jackman in that movie, bro. I am causing mayhem until you find her. You can put me in prison, do what you want. I will hurt
But
my
that's the
own
thing.
prison mate until
You
you
see,
find
you
my
see,
daughter.
you can't get past that first hurdle, yeah? You can't get past the first hurdle of even allowing certain stuff like this to even run. You got to remember, these man, the way they think is so like you're out here thinking like you're thinking one aspect. They're not even the other side. They're a completely different thing. They've surpassed that mindset so quick
Mm,
that they're already on do as you please, man. As long as we can get a couple bands here and there do as you please. Because you got to deep it, right? Yeah. You're thinking, oh, you got to crash. You're thinking just the idea that something could happen. These men said, take her. We'll come around and have dinner with you. Take her. Do as you please. Have her on stream. Take her on tour. Yeah.
mm.
She was expendable as hell, man.
There's a guy called Mr. Gigi, right? And he makes content talking about sometimes he talks about like horror movies or he talks about
Yeah.
documentaries and shit, right? And shout out to him. He said something in one of the documentaries he was watching when it was about people who are like reformed. There was a documentary that was kind of controversial where it had people who, um, for lack of a better term, had essayed someone in some form or manner, right? And they were on the
Mm,
register, and the documentary kind of poses a question of should people be like forgiven for things, right? So sometimes you'd be told the heinous crime they did, yeah, and then you would find out about them, or you would find out about them, then you'd be told about the crime, right? And what Mr. Gigi said
uh,
about it, which I liked, he was like, there's like a line, yeah, that you don't cross, and there's a certain point where you don't care how you cross that line. If you've crossed it, you've crossed it. Yeah. So it doesn't matter what's happened in your past. It doesn't matter what's happened in your past. If you cross that line, you could have had the worst like upbringing in the world.
mm.
You cross that line, it doesn't matter no more. It
I
no
get
longer matters.
why, like a guy who makes documentaries or like who does like philosophy and all that stuff would do something like that, just purely just for the idea of like understanding why someone thinks like that.
Mm,
But at the same time, a part of me is like, why would you even
yeah,
facilitate
because even he was
a
saying he
like
was like
a
he didn't like
stage
the
where people
documentary
can,
because he was like, bro, like
yeah.
like he was like, you can't make me ever one because he
Like,
was like,
how
if
dare
that's
you
your
not tell me someone's
yeah,
charges, build up the case that you could even have
yeah.
sympathy for them, and then be like, oh, they're a Man
Because
City fan
yeah,
after.
because
You're like,
the
what?
argument goes out the window, as he said in the documentary. The argument goes out the window if you say that if that's your kid. The
Facts.
argument
No,
completely
no,
goes out the window.
you haven't even got to get that far.
Yeah,
But like, but it is good. It is good what's the word? Like it's good documentary like production to do something like that
Yeah,
because you want it to be thought provoking. You want your audience to feel some
yeah,
type of
yeah.
way, especially as like, oh, I now like you watch that documentary, they give you a sob story and you're like, oh shit, man, this
Mm,
guy, and then you like hear he's like, he's fucking going about touching people and that, and you're just like
mm,
instantly you feel some type of way because you're like, why did I feel
yeah,
sympathy towards someone who's done a heinous crime like that? But I'm not a fan of it, but you gotta rate the artistic vision of like,
yeah,
I'm gonna give you the sob story first before I tell you what happened with
yeah.
them, like kind
Because
of
I
vibe.
bring that up because it's like I have a feeling like maybe something similar happened to one of the parents in her family. But then again, it's like as he said, it does not excuse you allowing this to happen to your fucking daughter. If it happened to you late earlier in life, boo fucking who. Learn to
Mm.
deal with it, get a fucking therapist. But don't drag that shit onto your fucking daughter. Because then this,
Nah.
bro, bro. But do you know what's crazy? You know when people are like, oh, if that happened to me, I would do this and do that. But it would
Mm.
never happen to these kind of people because they would never put their child in that situation in the first place. So it's like it's a scenario where it's so alien to you, which is why your brain's frustrated because you're like, how do I go from step A to Z? How does that even compute? You have to go through all the other steps to get here.
You know what? It's going to be interesting to see how like this case unfolds because in any other situation
Yeah.
of something like this happening, you'd have the family like to an extent at the forefront of the
Mm,
public eye,
mm.
yeah, but you don't in this case.
They're pieces of
And it's
shit.
one of
That's why they're
those
all pieces of shit. Not just the brother's a piece of shit. I'm sorry, the brother's a piece of shit. The
all
parents a piece of shit.
don't be.
Because people are like, oh, the brother knew and he spoke about it. You didn't do a fucking enough. You're a piece of
No,
shit.
no, no,
The
no,
same as the mom, the same as
no,
the dad,
nah,
the same as everyone. In fact, I'll lump you up with David as well. You know why?
nah.
Because
Can't lie. You're in America and you can get guns. You didn't do shit
because you
about
didn't do
it.
shit
Yeah, you
about it.
complicit.
Because if you
You
really
complicit,
wanted
bruv.
to, mm, I won't say it,
Fam.
but if you really wanted to, yeah,
But that trickles down in it. Like when you deep it, like if that's the parents, yeah, that's the brother, and that's the daughter. I can't lie, it's a family of
it's a
wrong'uns.
family of
It's a
wrongins.
family
It's a
of
whole family
wrong'uns,
of
and
wrongins.
it's not the daughter's fault or the son's fault because apple and tree, right? But like
If you're the older
you,
son, you got to break that. You got to break that. Someone's got to break the cycle. Someone's got to do something. You can't all be fucking wrongins. There's got to be a
you know
break
what?
point.
Maybe just put them all in
Put
a
them all in a
spliff, man.
spliff,
Put them on
bro. Man
like
said
are they
death
even legal?
penalty. You know what? The death penalty branches out. You know what? All of you man
I
get
never
it.
I never called up ice these niggas
Facts.
like
Facts. Had them in put them in somewhere like somewhere like South America where they they got them what was it snuff films. Have them on one of them, bro. Like, cause no way, bro. Anyway, I'm not gonna harp on this topic for too long, but so my next topic, right? I got Klay Thompson, Klay Thompson. Now,
I was about to
okay,
say,
okay,
yeah. Just caveat this,
yeah,
caveat this. This was the first thing you wanted to speak about. Then you started yapping about aimless shit,
yeah,
yeah.
facts.
Brother was like, no, I gotta talk about Klay Thompson,
Okay,
yeah. Go on
so
then.
so
Go talk to me about
okay, so let's
man.
talk
Go
about
on then.
Klay Thompson. Let's talk about
This guy, bro.
4 rings, Klay Thompson, right? Right? Okay, so
She
to
said, Travis,
preface
you work too
this,
hard. Bar.
I'm not a hater, but all you dumb motherfuckers out here talking about,
uh,
oh, I'm only gonna bring this up once because it hurt my soul. Oh, Klay Thompson is only famous because of Megan the fucking Stallion. Whoever said that, you're lumped in with David as well.
wait. Famous for what?
Okay, motherfuckers were saying Klay Thompson. Oh, I say, and by motherfuckers, a certain demographic of people were saying, oh, Klay Thompson is only famous because Megan Thee Stallion, and I'm like, obviously no brain on your head. Yeah, no one condones what
Nigga
he
really
did.
said
No
those
one
of a
condones
lower
him.
bone
No one
density.
condones him cheating on Megan. No one condones that. But what I don't condone is you being like she made him famous. The man with 4 rings. You made him famous.
Hey
You did
yo,
nothing.
yo,
You did nothing.
Someone hurt your precious
I'm
basketball as
sorry,
a
but bro,
sport,
you were
yeah.
no one the other day. Like Megan the fucking donkey. Anyway, sorry. I just got mad there. But anyway,
Just caveat,
yeah,
yeah, you're actually on
I'm on
Megan's
Megan's
side. It's
side.
just the fact that somebody dared not know who. How dare they not watch basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, how dare they
No,
not watch
no, it's
basketball,
not even her.
brother?
It's
The
it's the
demographic you're
motherfuckers.
talking
It's
about,
the
yeah,
motherfuckers
these
who's
man,
yapping for her.
these man don't watch Angel Reese, let
Yeah,
alone
you don't
fucking
even
Klay
watch your own
Thompson.
fucking like WNBA, so they're
You know what
fair.
I mean? Get
But
out of here, yeah.
yeah. So long
But
story short, right? So I'll show the meme side of it and then the other side of it. So the meme side of it, right? There's this guy called Retro Hoop. I'm gonna when I make this clip, I'm gonna tag him as well, right? Um, Retro Hooper, right? And since March maybe or later March, he was making clips where he had like a TED clip of a character
mm,
saying something. No, it wasn't. No, yeah, it was a TED clip of a character saying something, and then it was the image of Clay eating eggs with his friend, right? I was like, what relevance, right? Yeah. Now in TED, they make a joke about eating eggs after 11 is gay, right? So,
what?
yeah, I don't know how, but they make a joke about eating
Is that
eating eggs
AM or PM?
11 a.m., right? Eating eggs
What?
past 11 a.m. is gay, right? So obviously he posted a picture of uh of Clay, and it's always edits that before the actual edit starts, it'll be like a clip of someone talking about something, and they'll end it saying, "Oh, they're gay," and it'll be like, "He's back." Then it will have edits of Klay Thompson, and then it'll have the
Okay, alright, fair. Alright.
image of him like eating eggs, right?
Not the
And
backstory
obviously
for the
the man
meme.
is
Go
just
on, man.
like hate slandering Clay for like saying, "Yo, the man's gay, the man's gay, the man's gay."
Hey, you gotta do it,
And
man. You gotta
then
do it,
Megan Thee
yeah.
Stallion comes out with this whole, "Oh, he's cheated on me. I've got to take a break," right? And then turns out, apparently, allegedly, he cheated on her with a man, right? Right. That's what she's saying. So this man comes out,
Is that what she's
yeah.
saying?
So this man comes out and he's like, "I'm vindicated. I've been saying it for yeah." So all he's doing is spamming every day more of these edits. And then he gets a class action lawsuit. Or no, what's it
What?
called? A cease and desist.
What from Klay
Yeah.
Thompson?
A
Of
cease and
course.
desist.
Bruh.
And he keeps making the edits, and then in between the edit, he just pastes the cease and desist in between it, and then there's a video of him pissing on it in between the edit.
Wait, wait. This is news to me,
It's
yeah. Cause like
hilarious.
mine, my, cause firstly, can't be having eggs for brunch anymore.
Mm,
Wild, yeah. Secondly, yeah, my limited knowledge of this is because like I don't watch basketball,
mm,
and I don't care for like like Megan's a good rapper. Like Megan's like just not like she's a good female. She's a good
mm,
rapper, yeah. But I don't really listen to like most modern music nowadays because it's all trash. But Megan's doing her thing, Clay's doing his thing,
mm.
cool. I knew Clay had cheated on previous girlfriends. So
Yeah.
when I saw Megan get with him, I was like, you're a lovey-dovey girl. He's a basketball player.
Yeah.
These men literally fuck hoes like more than they like sink,
Mm,
threes, yeah. That's all they do. So this is gonna end badly, right? But then, yeah, they're together. I'm like, cool, when's this gonna end? And they break up. And why they break up? Because he cheated, yeah? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, but I don't really care about any of
yeah.
this. Yeah, they're fucking celebrities. Potentially cheated with a
Yeah.
man.
And because I'm usually never into all of these celebrity relationships, it's only because these edits kept coming
That's
up.
why I was
Yeah.
that's why I was confused as to why you're bringing.
Yeah.
I was like,
Because I saw it and I was
what?
like, "Oh, I don't care, bro. Oh, another basketball player. Whoop de fucking do." But then when I kept seeing the edits, and I was like, it would be like, "Oh, he's gay," or someone was like, what was the other clip when the
Wait.
guy came to the room and he was like, "Yeah, we're here to party and do some half gay shit," and he's like, "Well, what do you mean half gay? He's back."
That's
Bro, all over the
okay then.
internet, bro, and the
That is
views it's getting
wild.
is like 5 million, 2 million,
You see, this is why I
millions.
uninstall Instagram during the weekdays, yeah?
Like,
Because I got two jobs, man, yeah? Like, if I start scrolling one, yeah, and start seeing
it's
stupidness
all
like that,
over.
yeah, the rabbit hole's
Oh
crazy.
my
The rabbit hole's
days,
crazy,
bro.
yeah? Like, Jesus. But the thing is, when you hear
But it's
like,
allegedly, but it's
what's,
like I don't know why she
nah,
would. I don't know
blatant,
why she would lie.
blatantly.
Why should we
blatantly.
lie?
Who's that? Is it Jeffree Star? That's it. Is that the bloke who's like got like straight white hair and like is I think he's gay. I don't like
I
not sure
think
what going for them man
so.
nowadays. Is he's not James Charles, yeah. It's the other one, yeah. If that makes any sense. There's only two of them that I know is James Charles and Jeffree Star,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
But Jeffree Star, yeah, is on record for being like all these athletes and rappers, they're
Yeah, I
weird,
remember that. Yeah, I remember him
weird
saying
as
they're
hell,
weird as
yeah.
hell.
And I was
Yeah,
like, you know what? I mean, also, can we just like we can't just forget that like we had a whole Diddy
Diddy
situation,
situation and
yeah.
Meek
Like
Mill.
yeah, like these man are it's
It's
everywhere,
everywhere.
yeah.
No one
It's
wants to
everywhere.
agree with it. No one wants
Like
to admit
it's
it.
like it's like a cancer in Hollywood, if you will, yeah, or just famous circles,
But do you
period,
think it's
yeah.
more? It's
Once
more that do you know when people are aggressively masculine about shit? It's
nah
you're
nah nah
hiding
nah 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 nah
something.
nah
You're
nah
hiding it.
nah 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 nah. If you've had the same kind of thing, not only like for instance, yeah, most people like love a bit of like for instance mango, yeah. If you've never had a just roll with me here, yeah. If you've never had a mango before, yeah, yeah, or you get a mango maybe once every other month, yeah, once every 3 months, that is a commodity,
Okay.
yeah. That's something you care about,
Hmm.
yeah. That's something that's like you hold a bit of sacred, you hold it sacred, that's special. But if you're able to have a mango 15 times a day, yeah, you're gonna start looking for avocados, yeah. As a normal guy, yeah, you're thinking, why would you ever need to do that? You can get any girl. But that's the thing, he's had every girl, yeah. Bro's had Megan the Stallion,
So
yeah.
you're saying you're an
I'm
avocado
burning
man.
villages. I'm I'm burning villages for
So
Megan
we're
the
saying you
Stallion,
got a taste
yeah.
for avocado now.
Nah, 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 nah. Look, yeah, I'm out here with my one mango like every 3 months if I get lucky, yeah. Klay Thompson's had those mangoes the
So
whole
you're saying
time.
that
He's
regard?
looking for
Okay,
man.
so what I'm hearing is, regardless of the man, yeah, eventually you're
I'm
gonna want
saying,
to
look,
taste that mango, no, taste the avocado.
nah, 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 nah. I'm saying scarcity is key, yeah. I'm saying, I'm
That's
saying scarcity.
crazy. You're on record saying that. You're on record saying that. You're on record. Anything you say can
This
and
was
will
not
be
my
used
topic, yeah.
against you,
This
bro.
was not my court of law. But you know what I mean? These men just get
I do not
overzealous.
know.
They've had nah, like deep it, yeah. These men have fucked every female type
You know, what I
archetype
also
they
think
could
it is.
possibly
I
get
don't
with,
think
yeah.
it's that. I don't think it's that. I'm gonna counter that.
You don't?
No, I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna say.
I think it's that.
I'm gonna honestly say, yeah. I think a lot of them are closeted. I think more of them are closeted than they admit. Um,
Nah, blatantly.
because I feel like
It's far too many views
if
on
you're
gay
not gay,
porn.
you're just not gay. That's it.
It's-
Too many views.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, fair, fair.
Yeah. The thing is though, but like I think there's a difference between a genuine closeted gay, yeah, and then someone who has just gone so far down the rabbit hole, like I wouldn't even
Run
like
out
say
woman.
you're gay. But no, but yeah. No, but yeah, genuinely, yeah, because there's a difference. If you're actually gay, then that's you've got a genuine attraction to man, yeah. These men are just fucking different holes because it's just different. That's literally it, yeah. Like
Hmm.
that genuinely on a thing of like these men have been playing Call of Duty their whole
So now
life,
they're playing
yeah.
Barbie like like makeup
Not
or whatnot.
even someone gave them Destiny.
Ay, ay, ay.
Like you know what I mean? Like it's one of them ones where it's just like
Again, a League of
it's
Legends.
something different.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just
I think for
different.
some of them
And
it
because
must be. It must be. They're like, oh, but I feel like because they don't want to admit it, it's all hid behind a
yeah,
closet
nah.
where it's like,
Yeah, nah, true,
because it's
true. At the same
because if
time,
let's
yeah.
be honest, right? If half of them would admit what they do, right? It's like nigga, it's not illegal, right? If you like man, you like man, right? Do what you want to do, right? But it's like,
I'm sorry.
but hey, do what you want to do, brother. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
But yeah,
I'm just laughing at the way you said it. Yeah. Love who you want to
yeah,
love. I'm a big component of
yeah.
that, yeah.
But
Don't be
yeah,
cheating and don't be
yeah.
DL, you know
But
what I
then it's
mean?
like I feel like it's also because they feed into the stereotype of everything is hyper masculine. Oh, I carry weapons with me. Or I'm like this. People are intimidated by me. Yada 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 yada.
Mm.
You have to carry that fake persona around with you. Tick tock, like the rabbit with the clock, bro. How long is it gonna last? You know.
No, but you know what?
Thumbnail.
Like on a subtle
Yeah,
thing, just as you say that as well,
yeah.
like genuinely makes me think. I wonder how many of those Manosphere dons are the fruitiest
Oh,
fruit
oh, a lot of them.
pebbles,
Oh, probably most of them. I'd probably
flipping
say.
like genuinely speaking, like just on like on a whim. But yeah, I can't lie. The whole thing with like Megan and Clay made no sense to me
No.
because like I arguably blame Megan a little bit, yeah, only because yeah, if
One
you know
section.
someone has a
Yeah.
track record, like if you know someone has a
Oh yeah.
track
No.
record of cheating, don't get with them. It's as simple as that. Don't get with them. Yeah, if you walked into that bitch and you know he's a cheater, yeah,
Yeah. You
then he goes
can't.
and
You can't get
cheats,
with a
yeah.
cheater. Yeah.
I can't really like he's a basketball
I do
player
feel
too.
like she does have to pick some better men because your last man shot you in the leg.
Hey yo, have time. But this is
Someone
what I
should
mean,
curb
right?
stomp that wanker. I can't lie,
I was
bro.
exp I was ex- I was explaining this to I was explaining it to the audience to our older sister the other day.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. I was explaining this to Fee.
mm.
Yeah, just there's a absolute fucking plethora army. Like I said, what village? I'm burning it. Yeah, of people that would easily make Megan happy for 10 years to the rest of her life.
Why the
Easy.
tennis
Yeah.
player?
All she's got to do is just
But you've
not go
got, and
for
not
some
only that, but
celebrity guy.
she's got the access to every man in the world. You are a high value woman in terms of the access you have to everyone.
And she picked the lightest,
And
light
you
skin.
picked Klay Thompson. He's back. Anyway.
Ballin'.
um, but it's like you could have picked someone else. You're picking an athlete, but it's like, bro, like
No, to be fair, it's a no. We have to be specific. It's American
it's an American athlete.
athletes,
Yeah,
yeah, because like you got to deep it. Tennis ain't like that,
Mason
yeah.
Greenwood.
Tennis is not like that.
Anyway, somebody had to say him out the
And
archives.
on on that note, and on that note, bruv, yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
and
What I'm
on that
saying.
note.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man,
Under,
that kid actually,
underneath the jail, underneath the jail.
that man actually. But like even, but when you deep it, yeah, like those situations compared to the amount of football players that operate within
Oh yeah, yeah,
Europe,
yeah, yeah.
compared to the percentage of, you know, NBA
I don't
players,
know percentage, but yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
Mason Greenwood is like a prime example of why public execution should still be a thing.
100%. We agree on something. In
But
game,
oh yeah, shit, yeah.
in game,
But
in Minecraft, TOC, TOS, whatever you want to call it.
yes, literally,
But
bruv. But like
yeah.
that shit happens like there's so many weird cretins in the NBA, in the NHL, in the NFL, right? In MLB, yeah. All these state ran, yeah, like sports organizations are so weird
Yeah,
with so much weird shit going on. And it's like it's I just wouldn't touch like obviously Mason Greenwood's a completely like that's a segue. But to stay on Clay,
yeah.
these man like
If you're looking for something
the whole tree's
serious,
rotten. The whole
you are
tree's rotten.
looking
You're going for an
in.
NBA don. You know how many stories you hear about NBA dons? These men fly from city to city, yeah, getting hotels, yeah, to play basketball in a different state, away from their families. You know what those hotels are full of? Hookers and cocaine, bruv. Yeah. Every every single insta ho, every single six that is just operating on the street. Anything that moves, yeah, in that different
Scooped.
state is getting literally scooped because these men are 7 foot, yeah,
Yeah,
literally getting scooped, yeah. Man or woman, they're looking for mans, but you know what I
you know.
mean? So
Sad
it's one
state
of
of
those things.
affairs.
So it's just an extreme, like it's all too much there. So the fact that she's gone to Klay Thompson, someone who's already been known for cheating on a girl previously, why would you do that?
I don't know.
Why would you do
I
that?
hope
I
she
like,
doesn't have the. I really hope, like, for her sake, she's not one of those I can fix him type, because there's I can fix him guys, but there's also I can fix him girls. I hope you're not one of them, because if she is, it's gonna be like a sad state of affairs. But it's like I do
nah.
hope, like, yo, find a man, find yourself a man,
If she's if
you
she's one
can
of
get
those,
with.
fix me. If she's one of those, fix me, yeah? You know them ways there, man, yeah? But this is the reason why, because you can tell that like Megan's got a bit like she seems to be someone who wants a certain kind of
Yeah,
relationship.
she just wants a
Yeah.
man,
Sh like she wants
but you
something where
can't be
she can
looking for a
feel
man in a club. That's basically what you're doing.
that's what the NBA
Because the
is.
NBA is.
So
That's what you're looking for. That's what looking for some of these athletes are. Because I can't lie to you, a lot of them don't have time for relationships until they're finished.
but none of this even makes any sense to me. It's like why would you like it's like the Stephon Diggs situation. Like that is so wild. Like there was literally memes of them being like, "Oh, who would you not want your sister going out
The
with?" These men are all like
Stephon
Stephon
Diggs.
Diggs, Stephon Diggs.
Yeah,
And then as soon as Cardi's out of a relationship, a bad relationship, mind you, with Offset, yeah. How's Offset fumbling the bag this whole time? And the first person she goes to is Stephon Diggs and gets pregnant and keeps the kid. I mean, obviously she's financially viable, so she can
Stephon
actually
Diggs. You make some million a year, whatever the number is, yeah,
barely.
and you. You know, it's just
Now I'm not.
education system. I
I'm
don't know, bro. I don't know what they do. I don't know what they do over there. I don't
what did
know.
I
I
say at the
just
start of this whole
education,
thing?
just
What did
idiots, man. Just
full circle
idiots.
this whole pod? Full circle this hot pod. What did I say Americans are?
Just
They're like the stupid bracket of autistic niggas.
in game.
Because I know
Yeah.
plenty of he just subtly
I said,
but
yo,
like yeah,
PR
like
team going crazy right now.
yeah, like you know when you were like, oh, when this gets 140, like 100,000, no,
TOS,
yeah,
yeah.
no, look this one for the Patreon users, bruv, yeah, look this one for the
Oh my god,
Patreon users,
Patreon
cuz, yeah,
exclusive is crazy.
yeah, yeah, like so Google don't take 30% of your shit, man, yeah, like oh my day, but nah, it's just it's just Stephon Diggs and Klay Thompson, bruv. Like every time I hear these stupid athletes getting, attention from like the mainstream media because what? Because they've treated like some mainstream celebrity like girl poorly.
Yeah,
You're an idiot and a piece of shit and we've been new. Can't lie. Poor choice on the female's part because or on the lady's part because like why would you go for a
yeah, you
man
could do
like
so much
either of
better. Yeah,
these so bruv, genuinely speaking,
you
just
can
like
find a
trying to
guy. You
bray
can
on the
find a
street.
guy on the street. You could just honestly
Bro,
just go into a
Go
Costa.
into a Costa, yeah, and just speak to a Don, yeah. Like these men are rich. They could literally
That's why
have
I'm
their
saying,
PR
but
team
that's what
find
I'm
filter men on
saying,
the
bro.
street
That's why
and then have
I
like
think for me it
casual
doesn't make
speed
sense when
dates.
they've got so much money and you're still finding trash, because it's like you have access to some stuff that people never will. And your money gives you access and your fame gives you access to basically everyone. So if you want to, you can be like, I'm going to go some random place in Illinois. I don't know where you guys go, but you could go somewhere, right?
Mm.
And be like, this place is discreet enough. I'm going to go. I'm going to find myself a guy in a library, in somewhere, in a jazz bar, anywhere. But just find yourself your type of guy. And if you're like, oh, I want him to have a certain amount of money, okay, cool. Go to yacht sales and chat to the guys there who are buying the yachts. Or go,
Don't go to yacht
or
sales.
like,
Don't go
okay,
to yacht
maybe not yacht
sales.
sales,
They are those are literally the places
but
where this cat. That's probably where Klay Thompson was fucking this other guy. Yeah, on some
damn,
yacht of some
maybe
like
yeah.
realistically, you know how crooked all these men are. Yeah, he was probably fucking the boyfriend of some yacht owner whilst the yacht owner watched it. Cause you know Wagwan. Yeah,
You know,
in
in
game,
game.
in game,
That was the in
in
game
game,
symbol.
right? In game, of course, because it's all crooked, man. It's all crooked. When I saw this story, I thought, yeah, yeah, whatever. Like, you know what? Yeah, just put him in the ring with Fabio Wardley. Like, put him in the ring with Fabio Wardley.
Hey
The
Thompson,
night
Mavericks
this bruv.
PR team were going
Oh my
insane
days.
because
Why doesn't she just go for Fabio Wardley or something? Why don't she go for a boxer? Yeah. Look at Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua. Daniel Dubois. You know how autistic Daniel Dubois
in game,
is?
yeah.
Like, fam, all this like go to the heavyweights. Tom
Yeah.
Aspinall. Even Curtis Blades.
Mm, yeah.
Curtis
Curtis Blade
Blades.
is the most
Maybe
artistic. No, no, he's not artist.
maybe not Curtis Blade. But you know what I mean?
Curtis
You
Blade's
know
a
I like
fucking like he's a chill guy. He just seems like a chill guy, bro.
nah, he is. It's just that man a perpetual fucking gatekeeper, bruv. Like,
Fuck love
bro,
you, Curtis Blades. You know what I mean? In the streams.
bro really lost to Dana White's Contender Series, boy.
Fuck's
And
sake.
it's just like, yeah, bro's never getting that belt, yeah. Whilst he sees Cyril get his 15th fucking title shot. Nigga got more title shots than I've like had fucking
Cyril
warm dinners.
Gahn
Like,
doesn't even fight, but I don't know what's going on with him. But anyway, let me look at the topics because I feel like we've covered a lot already. K food, yeah, I feel like we've covered everything here.
to be fair, I want to have food now. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
you know what? Just what did I say at the start of this? What did I say at the start of this? I got to wake up early in the morning. I ain't had
It's
dinner yet,
11:10.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had dinner either.
I
So
done 3 hours of teaching after work, yeah. My work day has been 11 hours long, yeah. Yeah, I had to stop my football match as well. Oh yeah, how much RAM have you got? Yeah, shut up, coon. Go get a shape up, yeah. Go deal with that, yeah. Nigga dyed his roots as well. Did you do that by yourself?
if I did, that would have been amazing. Shout out to my sister.
Hold tight,
You know.
hold tight, my stylist.
All right
Oh
then,
yeah,
guys. Thank
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. If you're seeing this on YouTube, gang, if you're seeing this on listening to this on Spreaker or the podcast, Apple Music, Deezer, whatever you guys into these nuts, you know what I mean? But I had to say it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. And yeah, if you want us to speak about any other topics, let me know. Peace. You guys couldn't see that, but yeah. Peace sign.
All right, I'm gonna go eat, yeah.